Hello everyone! Welcome to this week's The Beauty Pros. I'm going to be joined by incredible celebrity makeup artist and KVD vegan beauty, cat eye ambassador, Daniel Chinchilla. We're just waiting for him. Here we go. He's just joining us now.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm so good, thank you. Oh, it's so nice to
Good.
see you.
Good to see you. You look beautiful.
Thank you, so do you. Um, so we're so lucky to have you with us. And obviously you are KVD Vegan Beauty's Cat Eye Ambassador, which is
Yes, I
very
am.
exciting. Um,
Very.
so just quickly, how has lockdown been for you? How has the last few months? Have you been finding your beauty regime has changed at all?
Um, I have been good actually. You know what? It was quarantine kind of kept me at home for once in a very long time. Um, but I was doing a lot of like skincare, which I'm obsessed with. Obviously trying like every mask that everybody sent or like face wash. And then just like, when I'm doing like these Zoom calls or any type of like meetings online, I've been keeping, kind of like always, I guess a little bit of makeup, like I'll put on some concealer and mascara and sometimes a little bit of eyeliner just to kind of like define my eyes if I look a little bit tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, just being all natural over here with some good lighting.
Yeah, of course. I feel like a little bit of beauty really helps to kind of lift the spirits and kind of keep going with the day with a positive attitude. So I
Of
totally
course,
feel
I
you.
feel like it's so important for people because I feel like people are like, oh, I'm just at home. Like, it doesn't matter what I look like. But it really does. Even if you're just watching TV, you need to feel and look good.
Yeah, 100%. So
Yeah.
you've had obviously the most incredible career and some
Thank you.
seriously incredible clients. So
Thank you.
what I want to know is what your career highlight has been so far.
Um, I think my career highlight has been, this sounds cliche maybe, but I guess traveling the world.
Yeah,
I've been on four, ooh, is it three or four? It's so many world tours with Ariana Grande. And I've got
amazing.
to travel the world and see so many different cultures and so many different, everything, people and places. And I feel like that has been my career highlight is getting to do, I mean, that's everybody's dream, I think, is to like travel and see places. And I just feel so lucky that I was able to do that with her.
Yeah, absolutely. Where's your
And
favorite
of course, create
destination?
art with her.
Of course, that goes without saying. What's your favorite
Yes.
destination that you visited on tour?
Oh my God, I love. I'm trying to like not look at the comments below because I like want to be like, hey guys, but
That's okay, you
I'm
can.
like,
Hey guys.
focus, focus. Hey guys down there, I'm trying to focus. um, so my one of my favorite places. I mean, I love Thailand. I've been a couple times and it's amazing. The food's great. I love so many places. London,
That's lovely.
Australia. Yeah, you're like, hey.
Love London too.
Um, I love London, Australia, Japan. I mean, so I don't really have a favorite. Just
Yeah,
everywhere,
everywhere. Amazing.
everywhere.
So your signature look is obviously the cat eye. So how did that
Yes.
come about? Is that always been your go-to?
I just feel like to me, eyes are so important when it comes to beauty and when it comes to makeup. I mean, that our eyes kind of like tell a story about us. It shows that if we're tired, our eyes can look, happy and awake and excited. Everything we feel shows through our eyes. So I feel like it's so important to accentuate them and, give them a nice little wing and just kind of play them up.
Yeah,
Whether that be
absolutely.
eyeliner, mascara, just in any way. It's for me, it's important.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to choosing your eye products, what's really important to you? Is it the pigment payoff, the performance, whether it's waterproof?
Yes,
What do you look for?
waterproof for sure. Especially like I feel like everyone wants their makeup to stay on all day, right? So I feel like it's so important for makeup to be waterproof or smudge proof. And of course, pigment is so important because if you have products that have a lot of pigment in them, they're going to stay on longer, they're going to look better, and they're going to be easier to apply and a lot quicker. So I guess that's a lot to look for. But yeah, that's exactly what I look for. To me, it's super important. For me, it's not about just like picking up any product and saying like, oh, this is just makeup, it'll work. It's about using the right products.
Right. And that leads us on to, obviously, tattoo liner.
Yes.
The greatest eyeliner ever. So obviously it is super precise, super pigmented, vegan, cruelty-free, waterproof, smudge-proof, everything
Yes.
you mentioned just now. So
Yes.
can we just
Which
talk about how amazing it is just for a second?
Yes, actually, Tattoo Liner, honestly, when I partnered with KVD Vegan Beauty, it was the perfect match because I already used the Tattoo Liner and I'm already in love with it. So it just felt so organic to, work with a brand that I already believed in. And so Tattoo Liner is waterproof, it's smudge proof. And for me, again, the tool is so important when creating like a cat eye. You can't create a cat eye with just any eyeliner, you just can't. And tattoo liner, the little brush tip is super precise and fine, and it mimics an actual makeup brush. So it just feels super good to use it. It feels like it makes the process so much easier, and yeah, it's great.
I mean, you can
And it
really
stays
go
on.
so fine on it.
Yes.
Like,
And the thing about tattoo liner is you have full control of it. Like you are able to control how thick or thin you go by how much you press. Does that make
okay.
sense?
Yeah.
So if you apply very little pressure, you're going to get a very thin line, or if you just use a little tip. But if you want to go thicker, you just apply a little more pressure and you get thickness.
Okay.
So I love it. It's very versatile.
So how do you feel about maybe doing a little how-to with me? Show me how to do your ultimate cat eye. Because I'm not good at
Yes.
it, I have to say, so it's going to be a challenge.
Okay. No. It'll be easy. It's all in the mind.
Okay,
It'll be
change
really
my
easy.
mindset. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, tell yourself it's gonna be easy.
this is easy.
Okay, super easy.
Okay, so I've got
Okay,
like a little base on and then
perfect,
no other eyeliner.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like so. So I like to shake my tattoo liner first, just kind of to get the juices flowing, and it also gets the pigment and ink to go right to the tip.
Okay.
So shake, shake, shake. And then I use my little handheld mirror over here. So
Okay.
that's easier for me if you have like a mirror that you can get really close to.
Yeah,
That
I've
way
got
you
one
can,
here.
there you go, perfect. So I always start with the wing, okay? Because I like to kind of start that and get that out of the way, and
Okay.
then we can go in with it. So again, apply very little pressure with your pen, especially because you are a little bit, I could tell you're a little nervous right now. So
Me, nervous.
you're like, no, I'm not nervous. You're like, what are you talking about? So just use the very fine tip of the tattoo liner, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna, at the very end of your eye, you're gonna start to flick up, all right? So can
And
you
how do you
see?
decide like what angle to
So,
do?
good question. So I like to go, there's no right or wrong with this, to tell you the truth. It's all about like how you want your eyes to look. Everyone, some people want their eyes to be more straight, some people want them to wing up. So I like to kind of go, it depends on your eye shape. My eyes droop a little bit at the end, so I like to kind of lift them a little bit, give myself a little facelift, right?
Yeah, I like
So,
that idea too.
yes, facelift.
Yeah.
So let's go towards the end of your brows. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're not going to go as high, but you're going to go that direction. Okay? So I'll show you really quick. So I place my tattoo liner and I wing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay? So it's not going up, but it's angling up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay? So if I go, you see that? Now that I face straight, it's going a little up.
Yep. Okay. See that? You made it, you literally said it was done. Okay, I'm going to give it a go.
And then, okay, another thing. Rest your finger on your face because that gives you some control. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you write on a piece of paper, if you rest your hand on the desk, you can write better, as opposed to just going like this.
Are you ready? I'm going to do it.
Yes, I'm ready. Yes.
Is that okay?
Amazing. Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
good. And you got the angle right.
I hope so. Gosh, that's quite a bold flick. That's going to be quite a big one. Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine with me.
Amazing. Okay, what's next?
Great for
Bring
me.
it.
Okay, so now that we got our little flick, now we're gonna go in, okay? So you don't focus on bringing it all the way in right away. Hey guys. She said, looks great. Thank you. Oh, her too. She's probably talking about Lottie, but I'm like,
No.
oh, thank you. Okay, so let's just focus on creating the wing and don't focus on going in yet, okay?
Okay.
We'll worry about that later. We're going to take this step by step because that makes it so much easier. We're just like breaking it down.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go. Trying to rest my arm correctly. So I'm not going to put the tip of the tattoo liner all the way at the end. I'm going to go down just a little bit, if that makes any sense. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me shake. I had it open too long and it's set. Okay. There we go.
And then where's the meeting point in terms of along your lash line?
Wherever you want.
Okay.
But I like to I like to kind of gradually bring the line in, okay? So just bring it in and just keep going in, just until you can kind of make the line super thin. There you go. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. That's it. So,
That's it.
yes. Well, from there, you can make it thicker. So
Okay.
I go along the lash line first, and then I go above it to make it a little thicker. So you can kind of gradually go higher and higher if you want to make it a little bit thicker.
So it's obviously it's easier to build it up rather than to take it down.
Exactly. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going thin, and then we're building up.
Got it.
That way you can stop when you feel like, okay, that's as thick as I want to go.
Okay.
Because if you would just go for it right away, you might be like, oh, wait, that's too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
So
building now.
I'm going to go in. And then once you bring your line in, see, I kind of have like a little gap. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to fill that in. Oh my God, yours looks so good.
You were so pigmented. I can't believe it. I'm barely touching. Touch it. So pigmented. It's just like.
It just goes on really easily.
And it is really precise.
Super precise. Now I'm just going to fill in.
Oops. Oh, no,
and you don't even have to go all the way in with your wing. I'm sorry, with the line. You don't have to go all the way in. You can stop like halfway. Yeah,
that looks nice. Yours looks really, really good.
Yours looks really good.
Thank you. It was so easy. And I've really never really been able to master this look.
Yes.
I mean,
it makes it super simple. I'm telling you, it's the brush tip that will make the world of a difference, because it really is the tool that will make your eyeliner super easy. So again, you can't get like the thickest eyeliner ever and expect to get like a super tiny wing. Does that make sense? It's just not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yes.
Should we try the other eye? Oh no.
Yeah.
And what about different eye shapes? Like if you had, one of the questions that we had was if you have hooded lids, how would you change the way that you apply your eyeliner?
So for hooded lids, what I would do is I would keep it very thin on the inside, or almost like non-existent, and I would focus more just on the ends. Okay.
So
just on the wing. Wing, and then bring it in. Like that first step we did where we did the flick and then we brought it in, I would like leave it right there. Okay. But with hooded eyes, you can angle the wing a little bit higher. Excuse me. So you see how mine is a little bit like straighter, it's a little bit more like,
Yeah.
you can just angle the wing a little bit more vertical, I guess is the word. That way, when you open your eyes, you could still see the wing and it's pointing up. Because
Okay.
with hooded eyes, the eyes will kind of push the wing down. So you want to make sure to give it that extra little lift so that it doesn't push it down.
Okay.
Does
Amazing.
that make sense?
Yeah. No, it totally does. Yeah.
Yeah, so just focus on the outside and make sure the wing is pointing a little bit more towards the end of your brows than this.
Okay, that makes sense. That's good to know.
Yes.
Good to know.
Yes. A lot of people want to know about hooded eyes because I feel like a lot of people have hooded eyes.
Yeah,
And
of course.
the problem is that when you do winged eyeliner on hooded eyes, most of it disappears. So definitely focus on the end, and you might even have to extend it a little bit farther just so that it could show when you open your eyes.
Right.
So it's almost like an exaggerated wing.
Yeah.
That was
But it
going
won't
to look
look
natural.
exaggerated when it's finished.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay. So would you say this is your favorite makeup look? Or do you have any others that you love?
I mean, I love bronzy makeup. I love winged eyeliner. I love anything that like not exaggerates, but accentuates and kind of like brings the eye out. Because to me, that looks very like sexy. It looks very like youthful, and it's fun. So for me, that's what I love doing. I love highlighters. I love skin.
Yeah.
I love,
A bronzy smoky eye maybe?
I love bronzy smoky eyes.
Oh, amazing.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, I love
And the cool thing about tattoo liner also is that, sorry, I went off track, that there is actually a brown one also. So Mad Max Brown, you can also use, if you want a softer cat eye, but still with the definition, you can use Mad Max Brown to create a softer, bronzier cat eye.
Right, amazing.
Yes.
So shall we try the other side?
Yes.
Now, I'm very, very curious to know how you get your eyes to match.
Okay.
Because mine are
So
always at different angles.
Well, you know what? Most people's eyes are different, so they're not going to be exactly the same. So it's about cheating the eyeliner to make them look more symmetrical. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're not necessarily going to just say, "Oh, this is how I did this wing, so I have to do it exactly the same here." It's more about cheating the wing so that your eyes look more symmetrical.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's give
it's
it
a
a go.
different way of looking at it. So, okay, let's go. I'm like, okay, let's go. So we're going to create the wing. So for me, I am going to, you're going to kind of just go off of what you did here, but cheat it if necessary. So create our flick. Oops, I did a little dot. Yes.
Maybe a bit longer. Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Yeah?
Perfect. Yes.
Okay, phew. Woo.
Okay. So I know, it's so nerve-wracking. You know, another really good tip though, so that you're not like super scared, is get a little lip brush and you could dip it in a tiny bit of like, I don't know how to say, micellar water.
Yeah.
And you can just kind of clean it up like that. So don't be super scared of like going for it, because you can always kind of clean up little tweaks at the end.
Yeah, that's very true. So would
Here
you
is gonna. Go ahead.
would you do eyeliner first before any other eye makeup, or would you do it last?
I would, before eye makeup, I would do your eyeshadow, your primer, and then do your eyeliner and then your mascara.
Okay, but then skin.
No, you could do skin first. You could do skin first, yeah. Especially because I like to get like a little bit of concealer or primer around the eye area. So
Yeah.
I would do skin first so that you don't accidentally get makeup on top of your wing.
Right. Yeah.
We don't want to mess it up. Okay, so now that we did our flick, let's bring it in. Again, I left my tattoo liner open. Oh, another really good tip too, because sometimes I'll leave it open while I'm talking too much. Just kind of like dab your tattoo liner on a little piece of paper and it'll get like the little ink flowing again. And then you're good to go. This is not my easy eye.
No, nor mine. I can't ever
I
do
love it.
liner or mascara without making a funny shape with my mouth. I'm always like,
I know. That's why I'm trying to cover my face because I know I'm like. I don't normally do eyeliner on myself, so this is new to me too.
So this is totally waterproof, smudge proof. It's gonna
Yes.
last as long as I need it to, right?
Mm-hmm. Smudge proof, waterproof, all that fun proof.
Okay. I'm quite surprised by myself. Just add the finishing touches. Just waiting to reconnect.
I'm back.
Okay, amazing. Missed
Sorry.
you.
I'm like, no, it's reconnecting. Don't do that. I'm just
Would
cleaning up
this
with
be
tiny.
your Desert Island Beauty product, do you think?
Yes. Oh my God, I made them pretty even.
You did
So yeah,
great.
thank you. Wait, are you done? Let me see. Show it off. Oh my God, they look good. You made them really even.
They're quite curly.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
love
like,
it.
they're like,
No, I love it. But you can also, because you made the wing a little bit longer, you can make it a little bit thicker to make them more snatched. Does that make sense? You know how I talked about the building? You can
building it up.
build a little bit more just to kind of make it a little bit thicker on the ends.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense.
I might try that after. I'm pretty happy with how they are now, how even they are. I don't dare tempt
Yeah,
fate.
you're like, we're gonna stop right here. You're like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that
want
was
to
actually
ruin my
really
day,
easy.
so we're gonna stop.
That was really easy though. That was the easiest
I love
cat
it.
eye I've ever done.
Good. I'm
Thank you
telling
so
you that,
much.
of course, the tool makes the biggest difference. But okay, back to my you said
Your
my
Desert
island
Island Beauty product.
tattoo liner.
Yeah.
Go Big or Go Home mascara. Have you tried that?
Oh my God, yes, I've got it here.
Put it on. I have a ton on, so I
So
don't
I've
want
got a
to.
little bit on, but
I like cake it on every morning because I'm like, wake up, Daniel, wake up.
it's so nice.
It's so
Again, it's like
good.
so high performance, but also like
Yes.
very easy to use.
Yes. The brush is super like fluffy and big, so it just kind of grabs all the hairs and it makes them. I just love that it gives you like instant volume. You don't have to like build for too long.
No,
So pretty.
yeah,
Okay,
it's really
so Go Big or Go Home mascara, tattoo liner, because I love to like just look a little bit awake and ready to go. Um,
yes.
I love Joye highlighters because they're super soft.
Mm-hmm.
I love the KVD Vegan Beauty blushes are so good because they're high performance. They're super pigmented, so you just need a tiny bit. Um, what else? I love the Beauty Blender concealers. Their new concealers are really great. I don't know if you've tried them,
I
but
haven't
they're
actually.
pretty
I need to
amazing.
try them.
Yes, you would love it. It's amazing. It's medium to full coverage, super smooth. Love it. Um,
Amazing.
Hourglass has some lip oils that are new that are
Mm.
amazing because they're like tinted lip oils. Those are great. They give you a little color, super hydrating. I named like 30 products. You're like, calm down.
Well, it's your desert island. You can have as many as you want.
Yeah, it's my island. Oh, and
Um,
like skincare, like face wash, my exfoliant, my mask,
yeah, and those
everything.
are always in your kit. So those are the products that you would find in your kit all the time, no matter where you are. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because for me, they're just products that are super easy to use and they're very versatile. So it doesn't matter like what skin type you have. They're great. I
Okay,
love them.
amazing. And we
I
have
have like my
one more
staple
question.
products that I like use a lot.
We have one more question from our audience, and it
Yeah.
is, when did you discover your love of makeup?
Um, when I was like 18, I was out of college. Not out of college, I was in college. And I needed a job, and I applied at the makeup counter because it looked fun. And I
Yeah.
had no clue what makeup was, but I fell in love with it, and I loved making women feel good and look good. And even though I barely knew what I was doing, um, it was a really great feeling. So I fell in love with it right away. It was like an unexpected love story that happened.
Oh, that's such an amazing story. And also a really lovely reason to get into makeup, to make women feel confident.
Yeah, oh my God, it's so important. And
Yeah.
everyone wants to feel and look good, and it was perfect. It was
Yeah.
the reason why I did it for sure.
Oh, that's so lovely. Well, thank you so
Yeah,
much, Daniel. I've loved
of
having you, and
course.
thank you for finally teaching me to do a perfect cat eye.
They look so good.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right, you're
so
welcome.
much, and thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. Take care.